everyone, Great Power 60 here. Welcome to Tea with Me Tuesday. My teacup this week, as you saw in the intro, it's got a little, it's like a forest scene or something like that. Alrighty, let's see what one this is. I think this was the last one in my mom's cabinet. Royal Albert Bone China, England, Country Scenes, and this is Dovedale. Dovedale, and here, it is so pretty. It is so pretty. And look at, even on the inside, it's got a cute little scene there. I love these cups. I love teacups. I absolutely love them. Most of them seem to be the same style, so I don't know if that was a preference or not. So thanks for joining me this week. This week I have nothing planned. Well, I have sort of a few things I want to talk about, but kind of to recap from last week, I talked about my May challenge. I have not gone to Dollar Tree, I have not gone to Dollarama. Michael's, my favorite store. I haven't done any shopping at all, which is pretty darn good for me, and it's only been 6 days. I had to stop watching the haul videos, and I have a couple of favorites that I like to watch, and I always comment on their channel, and oh man, my battery device. All right, we're going to plug in the battery. Now, is that going to give me any power from that? Let's see if I run out of power. I never run out of power. I plug it in every night, but I didn't last night because it was already at 100%. So let's see if I can get through this. It'll have to be a quick one this week if I run out of power. Anyway, so I haven't done any shopping, but I do have a couple of Amazon products that were taking about a month to get. I think a couple of them, I bought them like the first 2 weeks, second week of April, third week. One of them was the second week and one was the third week. I'm expecting those. So I may do a video on those, but maybe not. Maybe I'll wait until June because this should be no haul, no shopping, nothing. So maybe I'll wait. Anyway, so Sunday was the last, yesterday for me, so it would have been 2 days ago for you. Sunday was our last. Sunday was beautiful. Saturday and Sunday, the weekend, was absolutely summer. It was beautiful. It was hot. It was wonderful. And had the boys all day. It was the last day of hockey. My daughter and her husband's team won the championship, so we're pretty happy about that. And I got the boys for the whole day, and they were so excited because they're always saying, oh, do we have to go home now? When they play one game, you know, if they start at 10, they're like, you know, finished, showered, and ready to come home by 11:30. And the boys feel like that's just not enough time with Nanny. So we had a great time. I showed the video yesterday, today for me, but yesterday for you. Just part of the play at the arena. They have, it's a community center, and they have a park, little park right beside it. So the boys played there. That was great. And then when they won their game, there was another game playing after, and then they played their final game after that. So in the meantime, the boys came to my house, and of course we have a big park here. We had lots of fun. We had a good day. It was a nice long day. They were with me until 3 o'clock. So from 9:30 till 3 o'clock, and I was exhausted, absolutely. But Loved every minute of it. Loved it. And the weather was perfect. We were outside playing. And my grandsons play so well together. I mean, there's, the 11-year-old, the 9-year-old, and the 5-year-old. And they all play so well together, at least when they're with me. Who knows what they're like at home? I don't care. I don't want to know. So anyway, I have there's my May budget. This is just a Dollar Tree. I don't do a lot of planning stuff. I did when I was working. I had the best planners, not planners. I still bought the Dollar Tree ones, but I decorated them and I had them full and I had lots of stuff. Now that I'm retired, what a stupid scarf. Now that I retired, I don't really, I try to keep track of like when Mom takes a bath. Now I have to keep track of when she takes her Senecot, which is, just to help with the bowels. TMI, sorry. But in older people, it's really important to keep their bowels loose because they can easily get bound up. And the last time Mom was at the hospital, that's exactly what the problem was. So I am now sort of keeping, track. So let's see what happened last week for me. So I've got some great crafting stuff to do. I haven't had time. I have been so busy. Well, so busy in my health. I'm telling you, I almost feel like a hypochondriac. I've felt nauseous every morning for the last, about a month. And I started feeling kind of scratchy and itchy around my hairline and stuff. So I went to the doctor on Thursday because I thought it was maybe a lactose intolerant thing. We talked about the symptoms. I did not. She said, no, you're not, So what we've discovered, it probably is a combination of things. I was taking pills for my anxiety and my stress from last year, and I continued to take them because the first time I tried to go off of them, I got sick. I got nauseous. I felt like I had the flu. I felt awful every single day for about 2 weeks. And you know what? Stress can do horrible things to your body. Just craziness. So, anyway. And I always feel anxiety after my brother and his wife visit. They came back from Mexico. And they came to visit Mom, and we sat and we talked. And my heart hurts when I see my brother. He's my baby brother. He's my only brother. There's me, my mom, and my brother, of course, his wife. But in our family, that's all we have left in our family. A lot of my aunts and uncles have passed on. My father, of course, passed on many, many years ago. And my mom's partner, David, passed away. It'll be 2 years in October already. Or was it last year? No. Anyway, sorry, my time goes crazy. So I'm babbling on here, but anyway, so with all the stress affects your body. So when I see my brother and I see my mom, and both of them are having difficulty with their memories, and I feel like I'm losing them before I do lose them, and I have fears of what happens to them if something happens to me, So we have those things going on, and our caregivers have all of these crazy anxieties and notions going on in their head. Anyway, so last week I went to the doctor, found out she gave me some medication for my stomach to help, because I'd been doing Tums, and I'd been doing Rolaids, and I'd been doing Pepto-Bismol, and drinking more and more water in the mornings to try and flush it, and eat bananas and all that stuff. So anyway, Went to see her. So by Saturday, my head was itching so bad, and I looked up the symptoms of the nausea, the upset, all this stuff. I was convinced that I had shingles. I was getting the beginnings of it, what happens 2 and 3 weeks before you actually get a breakout. I was convinced that, and I was nervous all weekend. And of course, the only way to see the doctor in an emergency, I have to call right at 8 o'clock in the morning and get squeezed in somewhere during the day. So went to see her Monday morning. I went to see her at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, rather. I phoned Monday morning. Went to see her. Eczema. I have never had that kind of thing in my life. Never, never, never. So she gave me some medication for that. It wasn't available. It won't be available for a day or two. So all of this stuff going on, and my brain all weekend was going, and I've been off these anxiety pills because I don't want to take them anymore. They weren't making me feel good anymore. It was like my body was tolerant to them. So I finally said, okay, that's it. So I haven't been on anything for over a week and a half. Now I know it takes time to flush your body, so I'm going to be patient for another month, as with my no Dollar Tree all month. So we shall see what will happen after that. So that was my week. That was so far my week. I've been a really good girl. I have not gone to Dollar Tree. I have been so tempted. I watched 2 videos. I shouldn't. Kathy, no guts, no glory. You got to stop buying stuff because I see things and I want them. And Sandy is another one. Oh, there was three of them I've forgotten. I'm sorry. I did want to shout out your names for this, but I can't watch because I see things and I want them, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I could use that for this, this, and this. And even the videos for crafting tips, there are things I want to try, but I don't have the dies, I don't have the stamps, I don't have this, I don't have that. Anyway, so it's a struggle, but I haven't gone. And there's a few things at Dollar Tree that I kind of need to get in the garbage bags and something else, but I don't want to go in. I don't want to go in because if I go in, I might see something I might be tempted to buy. So I am not even going to go for the garbage bags. Puppy pads, I hope they'll last the month. The ones, because I had some and I still have some left. I put them under the cat litter because the big cat tends to kind of spill over when she's going. So I like to have, that underneath, and I change it just about if she hasn't made any mistakes, and if they're clean, I might be able to get away with a day or two. But I don't want to go in because I know there are things in there I really want to get. So that's what I've been up to. That's what's been new with me. Anyway, this is kind of a mishmash. It's not really much this week. I just kind of wanted to talk about stuff. I have my shelf is now out in the balcony. Mom and I went shopping and bought, those hanging flowers, big pots of flowers to put. I can't hang them anywhere, but I'll put them out there on the balcony so that they can, fall over on the side, which they don't. They don't grow that. They don't fall like that. But yellow, and Mom loved the purple ones. They had a few little pink I think they're pansies. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Anyway, that is just about it for me for today. I really didn't have a lot to talk about except, I'm doing the best I can with the budget thing, with my health. I hate being sick. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate being sick. I don't know about you guys, but I am so happy that the nice weather is here. I am so thankful that we have a beautiful, kind of view of the park and everything from our balcony, and that it's low enough so that, Mom can watch the little ones, and she gets pretty excited about that. My mother loves kids, just loves them. Anyway, that is it for this week. Thanks for joining me again. This was kind of a rambling video, not much going on, just health issues that I got to clear up. And that's about it. I know I had more I wanted to talk about, but not this week. I think we will just finish off with, I'm still on my budget. I love my shelves in my room. I haven't gone in to each of the containers, but I found some containers. I think I mentioned that I might have to go and buy some more. I don't. I found a bunch of empty containers. I found a bunch of those plastic inserts you can put in the drawers, the clear plastic, I don't know, drawer organizers or whatever they're called. I found a bunch of those, and I remember I used them for my craft fair to line up some of the things so that, I could have them on the table. That's what I used them for. And that is it. That is it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for stopping by. Love your comments. I really appreciate it. This wasn't a very meaty, controversial, or, heavy discussion this week. Not a lot of wisdom, a lot of reflection. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.